You want to become a trader and manage hundreds of thousands of dollars? Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? That dream attracts a lot of people. But do you know why 95% of candidates fail right at the very first stage of the challenge? It's not because they're stupid or the market has it out for them personally. The problem is both simpler and more complicated at the same time. They make basic but fatal mistakes that literally kill their chances of getting funded. Today, I, Igor Fox, on the Upscale channel, will break down the top 5 most common mistakes that cost traders not just money, but also their nerves. If you watch this video to the end, you'll get not just a list of what not to do, but a concrete plan on how to avoid these pitfalls, and most importantly, how to actually make your money back by trading with the company's capital. We are here to make you money. Let's start with a mistake that seems trivial, but breaks the psyche and discipline. This is about time zones. Many traders, especially beginners, don't bother reading the rules. What's the big deal? I'll check determined later. That's not the main thing. And then bam, challenge failed. And the person writes to support, why? Why did I lose? The answer is simple. The Upscale platform, like most professional prop firms, uses UTC time. But chances are you don't live by Greenwich time. You're trading calmly, thinking you still have a couple of hours left on your daily limit, but in reality, a new trading day has already started. And your open stop loss, which you thought was keeping your position within the current drawdown, suddenly hits the limit for the next day. The account gets closed. One small mistake in calculating the time and goodbye challenge. The solution isn't rocket science. Before starting any challenge, especially with us at Upscale, sync your trading plan with UTC, use online time converters, set reminders, and configure your terminal. No relying on luck. This mistake might seem trivial, but it completely destroys your discipline. And discipline in trading is everything. Without it, you're just a roulette player, not a trader. The next big problem is not understanding drawdowns. There's a maximum drawdown and there's a daily drawdown. And these, my friends, are 2 completely different metrics that you need to watch like a hawk. The daily drawdown is the maximum amount you can lose in a single trading day. The maximum drawdown, on the other hand, is the limit for the entire challenge or for your funded account. And this is where traders start philosophizing. But I set a stop loss on my trade, so I'm safe. No, you're not safe. If your stop loss is set even potentially above the daily drawdown limit, it won't save you from breaking the rules. It just becomes a decorative element, and in the end, your account gets closed due to the daily drawdown, even before the price reaches your stop loss. You simply ignored the main rule. So always build your strategy taking both limits into account. Before every trade, make an exact calculation. How much can I lose on this trade without violating the daily limit? And how much can I lose over a series of trades without exceeding the maximum limit? This isn't boring math. It's your financial safety net at Upscale. We specifically make these limits clear and straightforward so you can learn to manage capital like a pro. Let's be honest, some of you are still going all in on a single trade, putting in your entire volume, taking the maximum leverage and thinking, I'm about to hit the jackpot. Yeah, you will hit something, but it won't be a jackpot. It'll be your account getting closed on the platform and 0 chances for further trading. That's gambling, not trading. Forget about gangling. You have clear rules in Upscale. Make them your most powerful weapon. Should I risk the trade? Never, and I mean never, risk more than 1 or 2% of your capital on a single trade. This is especially critical during the challenge. This is a hard and fast rule for professionals. Use a stop loss. But as we've already said, not just a decorative one, but a real one that takes into account your daily and maximum drawdown limits. Want a life hack? Set your risk in your trading system so that even in the worst case scenario, when several trades in a row go against you, you don't get knocked out of the challenge or lose your funded account. It might sound boring and routine, but that's exactly what lets you stay in the game and keep making money. You're not here to prove your luck, but to show stability and your ability to manage risk. Upscale gives you the tools for that, but discipline, that's on you. News. So many hopes they spark in beginners. The Fed raised the rate, so I'll guess the direction and go all in. Sounds great in theory, but you know what really happens? During major news, the market goes crazy. Spreads shoot up tenfold, liquidity disappears, and your order gets filled at a price you couldn't have even imagined. And of course, I mean in a bad way. One sharp move and your challenge is wiped out. During news events, both longs and shorts get taken out, no exceptions. I remember during the Trump elections at the start of 2025, the market was really stormy. The Trump token, launched on Solana on January 17th, shot up from $7 to $75 in just a couple of days, creating a meme coin bubble. As a result, hundreds of thousands of investors, many of them newcomers who bought Trump at the peak, lost up to 85% of their investments. More than 813,000 wallets suffered losses totaling around $2 billion, while the team associated with Trump made hundreds of millions from fees and selling tokens. At this scale, when some people lose everything in seconds while others make millions, it's no longer trading, it's roulette. If you're not a professional scalper who has spent decades honing your skills trading volatility, just stay away from the news, especially during a challenge. Your goal here is to pass the test, to show discipline and consistency, not to prove to the market that you're a hero. You're not here to guess, you're here to trade systematically. This is probably the most fatal mistake, and many people don't even realize it. Overtrading, what is it? You haven't hit your daily goal, your KPI, you haven't made the profit you wanted, and you think, it's fine, I'll just open 10 more trades, 20 more until I make it. That's a direct path to disaster. But why? First of all, it's fatigue. Your brain isn't a robot. Hours in front of the monitor, all that tension, it all leads to mistakes in your analysis. Second, it's emotions. The urge to win back losses or squeeze out more profit takes over your logic. Fear and greed are a trader's main enemies. You start making impulsive, irrational decisions. In the end, this leads to a complete wipeout of your account on the platform, and often to emotional exhaustion as well. Set a strict rule for yourself. A maximum of X trades per day or a maximum of Y hours at the terminal. If you didn't hit your KPI for the day, move it to tomorrow. The market isn't going anywhere, but your account, if you keep chasing quick results, will disappear. Now you know how to avoid making the same mistakes as thousands of other traders. If you want to be a successful trader, forget about chaos. Set your clock to UTC and calculate your drawdowns before you enter a trade. Manage your risks like a pro, not like a gambler at a casino. Ignore the news unless you're a volatility guru. Control the number of trades you make so overtrading doesn't kill your potential. And most importantly, trade without stress. Upscale made this possible. You trade with our capital, up to $400,000. Your risk is practically zero, and the pressure of losing your own money is zero. Your job is to show discipline, consistency, and brains. We take care of the rest, meaning the capital and support. Upscale isn't just a prop firm. It's your trading partner that's invested in your growth. There's only one question. Are you ready to put this knowledge to use, pass the evaluation, and prove that you can trade systematically and profitably? If your answer is a firm yes, then don't waste a minute. Follow the link in the description of this video or scan the QR code right now to start your journey with Upscale. Choose your challenge and take the first step toward your real financial goals. Our capital is your potential. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new videos with trade breakdowns, useful tips, life hacks, and insights from the world of prop trading. See you at the top!